servant leadership wasn't a thing before Jesus. That you wanted to lead because others would serve you. You had the power, and Jesus, particularly in John 13, it says, Jesus had been given all power and authority, and when he had all power and authority, he turns around, lowers himself, washes his disciples' feet. I think it really is a beautiful thing and a great reminder of this is probably the way we're going to reach the world. I think we get tempted by power, just the way everyone else does, that whether it's political power or influence, and I think Jesus shows us a different way, that it's not going to be by iron-fistedness or taking control. It's going to be through service that his agenda is worked out through this world.
And that's what we're doing at College First, is now that so many of us have been changed by Christ, we're coming together as a community to say, what does this mean for us in our community, and how are we going to, learn from each other and worship together, even though we might have grown up in different countries or have different church backgrounds.
This is a theme I keep talking about, but try to include others. Like the church definitely does that with, they just started like an international program where they try to include international students with the religion and the church. We do like mission trips outside of the whole state. So really like including others and being inclusive is definitely something like a community should have, especially a church. So that's definitely something College First has. I started off in middle school, but now in high school I have made a lot more friends and a diversity of friends. I really like talking with the adults, the seniors, but also with the little kids. So being part of this church has really opened my eyes to all the relationships I can make outside of just my age group, but also below and above my age group.
Being able to see things from a new perspective. If you're not all the time seeing the gospel through new eyes of people who haven't heard the gospel before, the good news becomes the old news really fast, even if you don't want it to in your heart. You have to keep re-experiencing the gospel through people who haven't been changed or touched by it before for it to stay fresh for you. And that's what I have an opportunity to do in student ministry.